DepEd opens first fully air-conditioned public school. Sinulog 2026 allows gender non-conforming dancers to wear women's costumes. Magwad couple remember children on 4th anniversary of their killings at their very home. And the health news, how can ringworm be treated? Good evening, I'm Apolinario 30 Dignadis Valencia, and this is Weekend News. DepEd opens first fully air-conditioned public schools. Education Secretary Sunny Angara led the inauguration of the country's first fully air-conditioned public school building in the city of San Pedro, the province of Laguna, last Friday. DepEd Secretary Angara said the Pasita Complex 2 Elementary School's new 4-story, 12-classroom building is the first of its kind in the division of San Pedro, marking a milestone in efforts to modernize public school facilities. He also cited the border campaign to address the nationwide classroom backlog, noting that the Department of Education continues to adopt faster modes of construction, including leasing arrangements and partnerships with local governments and the private sector. Secretary Angara also said the DepEd is strengthening its disaster preparedness and response program as the Senate has increased their budget for DPRP to 3.77 billion pesos. He said the agency recently adopted the Plan Smart for Safe School web application to strengthen contingency planning, rolled out the M7X School Ready program, which certifies earthquake-ready schools along the West Valley Fault, and issued the Safer Learning Facilities Guidebook to promote resilient school design. DepEd also expanded the dynamic learning program, Educahon Kids and Learning Continuity Spaces to help schools recover instructional time. Secretary Angara also underscored the expanding role of the information technology and business process management industries in modernizing public school classroom as the Cognizant Technology Solution Philippines Incorporated recently donated over 906 laptops to DepEd. In Visayas, Sinulog 2026 allows gender non-conforming dancers to wear women's costumes. Mayor Nestor Archival has granted temporary approval for gender non-conforming dancers to wear women's costumes in the 2026 Sinulog Grand Parade. In a letter dated last December 5, addressed to Sinulog Foundation Incorporated or SFI Executive Director Jojo Labella, Archival said it would be impractical and unfair to force contingents to alter choreography and costumes that were already completed, especially with Sinulog barely a month away. He stressed that while Sinulog was a deeply religious and cultural celebration, it must also reflect compassion, unity, and acceptance. The approval applies only to Sinulog 2026 and only to Sinulog-based contingents, pending a more permanent policy review after the festival. In professional and academic usage, gender non-conforming refers to individuals whose gender expression, such as clothing, behavior, or presentation, does not align with traditional or socially expected norms associated with the sex they were assigned at birth. This does not necessarily indicate a person's sexual orientation or gender identity. Rather, it describes their outward expression that differs from conventional categories of male or female presentation. In the context of Sinulog, it refers to dancers assigned male at birth who perform in women's costumes as part of artistic, cultural, or choreographic requirements. In Mindanao, Magwad couple remember children on 4th anniversary of their killings at their very home in the municipality of Blang, the province of Cotabato. The Magwad couple once again relived the painful memories of the tragedy that killed their children, Gwen and Boy Boy, 4 years after the gruesome murder at their very home in the municipality of Blang, the province of Cotabato. While having dinner at the restaurant, the wife said she suddenly heard the words, "Gwen, go see Boy Boy." causing her to turn to her husband, hoping he heard the same voice. Moments later, when she noticed two children walking one after the other to the other table, she couldn't help but ask the family, and to her surprise, the couple found out that those were the children's names. He said it seems like a reminder from their children, a small moment that brought a smile but at the same time made his chest feel heavy again as December 10th, the day of the tragic event, approached. Maybe you've always been in my thoughts, always felt your presence, he added. It can be recalled that on December 10 last 2021, minors Gwen and Boy Boy Magwad were found dead inside their house in the municipality of Blang. It was learned that the two perpetrators, who were both minors, were already incarcerated, that they committed the crime. The crime has been described as one of the saddest and most shocking cases of child murder in the region. The Magwad couple continues to harbor the desire to achieve complete justice while praying that the memory of their children will remain alive in the hearts of the public. The family and community continue to commemorate the tragedy they will never forget. In the other news, car falls into swimming pool. A car crashed through a glass window and fell directly into a swimming pool in the southern French town of La Chotat last Thursday, December 11 this year. The mother and daughter in the car were safely rescued by two lifeguards and a bystander. One person was injured after being hit by a broken glass. The pool was temporarily closed due to the incident. Hold ka na muna, sir. And our health news, how can ringworm be treated? Ringworm, commonly known in the Philippines as buni, is a skin disease caused by fungi that can live on the skin, nails, scalp, hair, and other parts of the body. Although it is called ringworm, it is not caused by a worm. Anyone can get ringworm, especially children, the elderly, and people with weakened immune systems. Although its symptoms are uncomfortable, some home remedies and treatments can help reduce itching and irritation. However, if left untreated, ringworm can spread to other parts of the body and infect other people. That is why it is important to treat it immediately when symptoms are noticed. Some common home remedies include the regular washing and drying of the affected area, using garlic, apple cider vinegar, aloe vera, coconut oil, turmeric, and maintaining proper hygiene, frequently changing pillowcases and bed sheets. Although home remedies can help, it is still best to consult a doctor to determine the right and effective medication for ringworm. And that is weekend news this Sunday, December 14, 2025. I'm Apolinario, 30 Dignadis in Valencia, and this is Salakot Online Broadcasting Network. Good night, Kasadya.